Okay, there we go. Cheat engine, are you functioning? I guess we better see. Oh, whoopsie. That's not how we do that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay. What are we... Gotta move this so that way I can see you guys. Chat camera. Free cam. Yep, it still works. Okay. Okay, yep. Yep. Oh, well, that's awkward. Is there anything... Is there anything here I want? I want to say no. Because I already got that shot. So that's not it. Oh, damn. I got the wrong chat. There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, mic, audio. Okay, yeah, everything's working. Yeah. That's done. Let's change my team. Hero. Stats? No, it's stats. Uh-huh. What do we, how do we, statistics, there we go. Yeah, okay, so we want to change it from hollow to, I think 6 is enemy, right? Yeah, 6 is enemy, okay. And then, for the cam, teleport to camera position, there we go. I don't know what died. Oh. I need that item. Whoops. Well. I turned off blood, right? So I don't have to worry about blood splatter getting in the shot. Oh, yeah, that's off. Okay. Oh. Well, this is awkward. Okay, so, we'll go back to hollow. Wait. Oh, oh, whoopsie. I accidentally renamed the wrong thing. Team type, there we go. And this is what we changed to hollow. There we go. Whoop. Perfect. Okay. So that should get rid of all of those guys. No, we don't want to change that. Put us back at enemy. And then we come down here. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset the area anyway. Damn. Just do this just in case. Wait a second, I can just do this. Alright. Alright, now. Wait. Wait. Also, why is my... There we go. Wait, why am I upside down? Wait. I'm confused. What? Camera? Are you drunk? What did I do to the camera? Alright, let's try this one more time. Why are you upside down? Okay, we're... You know what? Let's close all this. No. Let's reset this. What happened? Okay. I have no idea what's going on here. Ay. Okay. Alright, let's see if that fixed it. Oh, I'm stuck in free cam. Whoops. Let's do this. Come on. There we go. Alright, and then... What? Whoops. What did I do? Oh no. Well. I can't address there. Alright, we're gonna try this. Just close everything down. And then... Don't know what happened there. Let's see if we can fix it. Oh, right. There we go. What? Controller. There we go. There we go. So that's fixed. Hey Pokemon, how you doing? Had a little bit of free cam trouble. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. Gonna start the cheat engine. Okay. Yeah. Camera. Free cam. There we go. There we go. It's I don't know what I did, but it's functional again. That's all that matters. And the items looted, so we just need to go here. Teleport to camera position. Move free cam. Oh, whoopsie. There we go. That's fine. Go on. I'm actually happy that that failed for once. I don't know why it failed, but I'm happy it failed. Wasn't even trying to go for it, though, so... Oh. If the others aren't going to cooperate, that's fine by me. Okay. 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 Howdy! Hey, Xavier. Good to see you. As you can see, just doing some important screen capturing. Actually, before I take this shot, do I want a second shot? Like, how much, room do I have? Oh, I actually have a bit of room, so... Yeah, I can take a few shots here. So first is going to be this kind of shot. Oh. Yeah, I think this is it. There we go. And then we want shots. Gosh, real creepy. Yeah, we want to have both of them in the shot, so... There we go. Have you gone to translating, what got you into translating Japanese? How did you learn? Oh, that's funny, Pokemon. Pokemon. Actually, that started, I got a similar question yesterday, the day before? I can't remember, but I got a similar question, like, recently. What got me into it is that there were a bunch of series that I was really into that weren't officially licensed in English at the time. Some of them still aren't. And, so yeah, I was like, I really want to read more, I really want to read these series, really want to know what's going on, blah, 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 right? So I just kind of got into, you know what, if no one else is doing it, I'll learn how to read it for myself. And that's kind of what kick-started it off, right? And I'm the type of person, hopefully this, all my work for Souls shows, is that I'm someone who, when I set my mind to something, I kind of go a little crazy. Yep. I think there's something wrong with my head. Hey, Night Scout. After being demoted from the model and moveset for Dark Souls 3's final boss, Sullivan feels like he's integral to at least half the game's lore. Yeah, he is. He's super, super big. I've always said this. Splitting Aldrich into two characters, or rather, I guess you should say technically, it was splitting Sullivan into two characters was the smartest thing that Miyazaki did. Like, regardless of what you think, oh, maybe they had to do it because of, I don't know, time constraints or budgets or mandates from publishers, whatever was happening behind the scenes, whatever the reason for the change, it was a good narrative decision. It led to a lot stronger, it led to two better characters, I think, than if we had them combined into one person. Hey, I-Man, good to see you. Deep lore question for you, Loki. Does Reen say ha 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 that much in Japanese trails? Yeah. Reen is Reen. No matter the translation. Or I guess no matter the script. Yeah, translation wouldn't make sense because it was written in Japanese. Yeah, no. Alright, let's see. What else can I... Yeah, I can't really get a good shot of this guy otherwise. I guess maybe here? No, because this feels too similar to this. Yeah, so I think this shot was the best option I had. So, okay, we got that. So that settles Kareem. I still have some stuff in the dungeon, though, I want, so... Yeah, this is the... Yeah, this is where I want to go, so... Hello? I don't want to deal with enemies in this section, so we are going to just do this in advance. Where's team type? Statistics. Change me to hollow. No, to enemy. There we go. Off of hollow. I am no longer a hollow. I am now... How you doing, fellow enemies? Ready to go kill those unkindled ash? Wherever they be at? Uh-huh. Yep. Just your average Joe copy-paste mook. Right here. Nothing to see. Oh, yeah, we got an item there. Alright, so originally I had a shot, like, here. I think it was, like, something like I took it from, like, here, and it was like, boom. Wait. What's disappearing? I guess it's... Oh, it's just the water texture, I think. So the floor texture is just, like, you know, muddy stuff. Okay, so... Gosh. Can I get a better shot than what I had before? I think I can. You know, this stupid thing was in here. Coming through, pardon me. Wait. The chest just despawn? You know what? I'm kind of okay with that. You know, I might actually be okay with that. Let me check the shit. Let's see. Oh, yay. Let's see. Gotta take that. That's the image. Okay, so it's something like this. Do we need this shot? I don't know. I honestly don't. It is funny, though, to imagine I can get a shot without the chests even there. That would confuse a few people. I probably shouldn't do this. There we go. That's kind of close to what we originally had. Like something like this. Like, obviously, trying to recreate this without the binoculars. It's gonna be a little problematic. Who cares? Why do I need to recreate it? I'll just do this. There we go. Yeah, and then there's this. Unfortunately, the way Dark Souls 3 handles, like, rendering of, like, dark spots and stuff is kind of frustrating. Like, this is, like, this giant black... It happens a few times where you have a foggy area, but then one part of it won't be properly, like, rendered behind the fog. So it just sticks out like that. Like, oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Oh, but the corpses aren't there either, so that's kind of neat. That's sort of neat, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking of moving the character model here, because I'd rather have all the stuff be properly in the shot. So that I can work around. Than whatever I'm doing right now. Teleport to camera position. Yep. Yeah, whatever this is. Sure. Yeah, so we can work with that. Actually, how did this work? Oh, right, because last time... Actually, technically, the stuff was gone, because that other thing was a mimic. And the only thing that was sticking out in the original shot was the stupid lid. So honestly, I think the shots I took are fine. We just pretend we took it, while the other chest was still closed, so it didn't get caught. I'll be honest, I think I might like the shot I have already. Yeah, okay, that's the ruins. Yeah, this we don't care about. This is what we care about. Yeah, so I got that. I don't think we're gonna get anything better when it comes to this over here, so let's... Oh. Where the hell did I go? Hey, buddies. Hey, girls. I think this is the best I'm gonna get. If I kill all the rats. So, let's get off. Let's get off, free cam. Get off enemy mode. And start killing stuff. Alright, rats, get over here. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hey, rats, come on. Come on, join your brethren. You could all be in one happy family grave. Come on. Listen, I know Mommy and Daddy Rat are over here, but come play, kids. Come on. Come on. Ow. And our problem is solved. What the heck am I doing? Sorry. Wrong direction. Yeah, there we go. No rats in the way is the best option. I think this is best. Again, the question now is... there's a corpse here, but we don't need to see that. Again, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to having that there. Like I said, we got the shot there. Okay, I'm happy with those shots. Those are at least options for me to potentially switch things over. What else do we need in this? Because this is still the Suly post, right? All right, we want the new stuff for Profane Capital, so we should warp on over. So let me do that. First, let's fix our statistics so enemies stop trying to kill us. Let's see. If the rats have choppy movements, would that also affect the water? I don't know, Night Scout. There are no holy O's in Dark Souls 3. Holy O's? What are we talking about there, Iman? Iman, I'm not gonna lie, I have to interpret your words again. Not the easiest thing in my... If I'm being honest. Okay, there's the ravine. I just don't think I can get a good shot of both this and the ravine. Right? Like... I mean, I guess? I guess? I guess this is the closest thing we're gonna get. Yeah. I'll be honest, I think it's pretty Get out of there. There we go. Mr. Dangler. I hate it all. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna move right along. There you are. Thank you. Oh. Oh, uh-huh. I see. This is not gonna be as simple as I thought. Okay. We gotta load this in, so... I hope this works. Do you want to redo the pics with Aegon and Imprisoned Arena? Imprisoned Arena? No, because I think we need to do a... I think we need to do a new character for that. I don't want to make a new character for today. Especially one I'm just going to delete right after. So, I think the shots I have already are fine for Arena and Aegon. Like, I'd probably want to, like, re-examine the analysis, see if there's anything, like, I'm missing where it's like, ooh, we can get a shot of that. But I think what we got is fine. We got, like, all the key points in their journey for reference in case, you know. Because these reference pics are for you guys, because you guys may not be 100% familiar. Like, let's say some people, of course, maybe haven't even played the game. But just for the people who have, maybe you just don't remember, like, the specifics of this, or you never saw that part of the quest or something. So I try to get these reference images so that way you guys can be like, oh, okay, I remember this, or hey, so that's how it exactly looked, because, you know, you weren't paying attention to the specifics or something like that. And I think we got all the important bits. Let's see. Where is this thing? Hey Loki, if the Dark Sign is named the Dark Ring in Japanese, what are the Dark Sigils of Londor called? Dark Holes. It's the whole of the, it's you know, it's the actual, you know, dark part of the Dark Sign. So while the Dark Sign as a whole refers to the whole thing of the Ring of Fire with the Dark Hole, the Dark Sigils, quote unquote, is the actual Dark Hole. And you see that, because if you look closely, the Dark Hole is lined with, like, it has the Ring of Fire, but, like, it's a frozen Ring of Fire. Like, it's all icy and kind of drippy and all that. Like, so, if you look closely, you can, in fact, see that, which, again, kind of goes with the idea of, you know, ash, cold, blah, 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 absorbing the dark, which, again, is on that side of the spectrum, so. Anyway, let me get my moving the camera thing done already. Wasting time, wasting time. Yeah, so just to confirm, that is what we're doing. Oh, I see. Well, okay then. Just gonna move over here then. Mosey on down. There we go. Thanks, game. Thanks for properly loading. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I got all the items here, so I don't care. But One there. One there. Yay. Also, what is the ideal brightness level for this place? Yeah, I think we should do this, and then I can edit it further. I'll be honest, I think Eamon needs to die. I'm not sure I'm happy with Eamon being alive right now. I think he kind of is a distraction for the shot. I already got, like, plenty of shots of him anyway, so... And now, maybe this? This is a good compromise, I think. Uh-huh. No. This could work. There we go. Character out of the shot. Just keep on backstepping. Just keep backstepping. It's like a backstroke. There we go. The things I do so I don't have to keep looting items. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just in case, we'll also do this. Loki, as a photographer, everyone needs to die before they ruin my shot. It's true. It's true. Good thing I never majored in photography. Did I take this shot? I don't remember. Goddamn goldfish memory. I can't even remember things 5 seconds ago. I get distracted by memes. Yeah, this shot, yeah, I somehow don't think this shot's gonna make the editing table. If it's a shot about how he trapped his mutated sisters in the bottom floor of this building, then I think he's appropriate in the shot. No, this is for Suly's post. This has nothing to do with Eamon. It's about basically I need a shot for Irithyll Dungeon being next to in Profane Capital. One, to establish that's there. But more importantly, it's part of the larger point being made about how the sewage outlet we see dumping into the ravine seems to be connected to, of course, this. We obviously see the same enemies from Irithyll, which honestly I should have gotten that the shots of the stream and the inside of the sewers when I had the chance. Whoopsie, I'll remember that later. But I need to get a better shot of this, because right now I'm using 3 shots, and it's something like, I think I take a shot like here, which is fine. It's an okay shot. I'm happy with it. Like down here, which is an awful shot because obviously the lighting's not with me, so you don't really get a clear look at it. And then a zoom in here to show how it intersects or whatever, which isn't really important. The fact that the Irithyll Dungeon is basically built practically on top of Profane Capital, that's not really important. Like, maybe I could mention that detail somewhere in the Profane Capital post, but this isn't the Profane Capital post now, is it? So, not really important. What I need... Also, let's get off this. There we go. What I need is a shot of just Irithyll Dungeon is here, and then we have the 2 shots, which is, like, here with, like, I think this guy, like, walking around. And then, like, a wider shot, which is, like, here or something. Which, again, is fine. I do not mind this. I think those shots are okay. The Eamon shots are also okay. Though, maybe... Might be I could take a shot of this stuff, but I don't care enough right now, so. Okay, so I got those. Let's make sure that I can look. Well, the guy can help as a mental landmark for players who recall how soon they encountered after coming from Earthel. I suppose it's just kind of obnoxious when you have a character model when you're trying to show like environmental stuff, and then you have this big distracting character with a bright lamp in the middle of it. But I think he's fine with the angle we're getting. Like, I don't think he's that much of a distraction. So I think it should be okay. And if we can reduce the number of shots I need to establish this, again, singular point, I don't need 3 shots that are honestly not really as illustrative of as I would like. Like, sure, they show that, I guess, Irithyll and Profane Capital are separate architectures, but, like, you already know that. It's obvious at a glance. I think just a white shot will establish that better. Yeah, and we get rid of that, we'll have more room, because the important stuff is the sewage in Irithyll Cathedral, and I want to see if I can get that all in one gallery, because I don't like my galleries to go past, like, 12 images in a slideshow, because you guys have to look through those slideshows, especially when, they're auto, shifting, so it's like, I try not to make them too long if I can, but, you know, sometimes a single paragraph has a lot of information that, needs a lot of reference images to visualize. So this is good. This is good. Yes, I think that's all fine. We can reduce that. Yeah. Replace those. Potentially. And then the question is... Let's get the shots... Actually, I don't think we can fit it into a gallery, even if I wanted to, because we still need to get the shots of Irithyll Dungeon, so... No, sorry, of Irithyll River, so... Let's fix this. Oh, God, let me see what you guys are getting. Odd, thanks for the TL. Oh, no problem, Night Scout. Any thoughts on the sister sort of resembling Manus' monstrous tooth mouth hand? I mean, they're all same dark origin. That's really the main thing. I mean, internally they are, I think if I recall correctly, they're called Manus or something, because again, obvious resemblance there. But like, in terms of like, any like, deeper connection there, not really. I mean, it's the dark. The dark is all about taking, so hands. It's all about consuming, so, mouths and things like that. So it's like, of course they're gonna do something. Of course you're gonna have, if you create a monstrosity of the dark, like if Miyazaki's like giving that direction, he's telling them, you know, the dark is all about taking and consuming life and blah, 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 blah. Of course you're gonna get something like what we see, right? In the same way that we got Manus and other stuff, right? Like, because that's how Miyazaki that's how Miyazaki describes things to his concept artists, and that's kind of the surreal crap they come out with as a result. So the Profane Flame is just Abyss hidden fire? No, the Profane Flame is a fire born of the Abyss. Which is different, of course, from Black Flame, which is, of course, a fire fueled by the Abyss. Like, it's a hard, like, cosmological nuance to kind of describe there, but the simple version is basically if you take like dark taking like say dark and sort of burning it to extract sort of black flames versus say using the power of dark in order to create a flame, similar to what we see with say angels and the angelic knights and all that, using quote unquote dark magic, which is, you know, with the white the divine pillars of light with feathers and all that stuff. So similar with Rosaria, too. Anyway, moving up there. Look at the required souls for a level up, which I can't get anymore because I put myself to max. Okay, so we want to get up there. I will just do this manually because we still have... Oh, right, I reset things. Whoops. I don't care. I don't care. Have fun, boys. There we go. Honestly, I only need the one shot. I don't need the shot of them in the stream, because we could just show the shot of them in the sewers, and I think that'll be fine. Free cam. Ooh. So yeah, this is where we'll get a shot whenever we, like, I'm like, oh, I really need to advance Grey Rat's quest so I can get a shot of him dead. Yeah. This looks about right. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's it. Nah. Yeah, we know how that goes. That goes into Gwendolyn's area. All right, and we need the shot of. I want to try to get that shot from the other end of the cathedral. So, oh god, where though? Oh, that's convenient. That's the sewage hole. So, oh, there's another. Wait, what? What's this? Where did this come from? What? Well, well, well. Where did we get this from? Alright, guys, I'm ready to die, so. It didn't kill me? What? I'm alive. Wait, so, is that still here? Yeah, I'm not crazy, guys. We totally saw a sewage outlet, or inlet, here, when we were far away. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's a remnant of, like, an earlier iteration of the map, where this part with the sewage stuff was more, thorough. That's really... I wonder if, like, before this building was here and gave you a shortcut, this was more, like, a larger, like, sewage thing? What about... Oh, wait, maybe it's here? No? No? Oh? Oh, we found it! Oh, that's so neat! And that's... Yeah! Well, what do you know? Never would have expected that. It's like impossible to see it. Coolio. Nice. So it's still there, actually. You just can't see it behind the trees. So yeah, there's two sewage outlets. There's one here, and one back there. That's neat. Okay, but the shot we're looking for today is here. Right, so like... Mm-hmm. Okay. Also, I just want to point out, for the record, this makes no sense. This here. Notice these windows here? Or, I think they're supposed to be windows? Question mark? And this giant dome? And then you look inside? Yeah. This ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. This is impossible. This makes no sense. Yeah, so this is basically the same thing. With just more fogginess. So we don't care about this. see. The problem is that the shadows of Irithel make this super obnoxious. Yeah. LOD. The cathedral shadows are making my life difficult. I'm starting to see why I didn't have a wide shot in my repertoire when I started this. Starting to see the problem. Okay, so let's go back here. I have an idea. What if we get that angle I just had, but from here? Alright, can't wait to die. Oh. I don't think I died. Oh. No. I am most certainly dead. Oh no, my character's still here. Okay. Okay. Didn't register, I guess. That's fine. Let's do this from here, then. Yeah, there we go. The Sullivan windows have the Lilium Lois Alsana Palace effect going on, huh? I'll be honest, I don't even know about that effect, but I'm sure it's something like that. I'll have to go check that out next time I play Dark Souls 2, which is hopefully never. Gwendolyn made a mistake hiring Sullivan to handle the sewers. OG and Orlando needed bodily waste to run in open rivers through the city. Actually, there is a river that flows from the mountain of Anor Londo, so you can argue there's probably some underground aquifers or something that they'd be using for their sewer system, or I guess presumed sewer system, because we technically don't see a sewer system in Anor Londo. Though honestly, I can't imagine Anor Londo would build Undead Burg and not have made a sewer system for themselves before. Yeah, so I think what we can do is this. So first, move. Yeah, keep going. Keep moving. Yeah, Buster. Come on, keep doing. Yeah, Buster. There we go. Be a good little ant worker ant. Okay. I swear, how this game renders things. Gosh, it really is always better to do stuff from this angle, even when I can't load this crap. Yeah, I'm starting to see the problem I had. Yeah, okay, so what we're gonna do... Okay, if that's how we're gonna play it, then we move the character, move here. And we'll do this. Gosh darn. But there's only so much we can do. Like this. Yeah, I think this is fair. Yeah, chat, I think this is the fairest bit. Yeah, okay. We'll do it a little bit so that way make sure that our important sewage outlet is loaded in. But I think this is the shot we need. Because we do need a shot to clearly show... There we go. That this is obviously the cathedral grounds. I think people will recognize this angle fine. There we go. And because I want to have some fun... Yeah, we find another one. I do love, though, that, you know... Because you can't see it behind the trees, they didn't really actually properly put a wall here. That is funny to me. ay, ay, ay. Just Dark Souls 3 things, I guess. I'm probably not even going to use this as a reference shot. Just kind of want to have it for posterity. It's so funny. They put a rock block straight through it. Oh, it's great. I swear, these games. Actually, they did do something like that in real life, but not so crazy. Is that so? Just is that the windows in Alsana's aren't visible from the outside, which has solid walls. I see. OG and Orlando would have had the sewers underground. You don't look down from the gorgeous gargoyle vista and see a massive river of feces running through it. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that massive river of feces is like behind Anne Orlando. Like you see the big pretty like sunset with Anne Orlando Cathedral and all that, and then you like go on the other side of there to the backside of the mountain. It's just a waterfall of shit. Now, obviously, I don't think there's enough quote unquote life there, enough residents to make that much sewage at this point. But like I'm saying, I think it's I think you can make the case. Man, no shot can honestly do justice. What you can see here with I'm gonna take this because I can't not. I don't know, I just seeing all this shit flow down, I don't know, for some reason it's calming to me. I find myself entranced. To think all of this started the OTP that is Sullivan X Gilligan. Yep. So let's see. Any more shots I need, or are we finally done here? Is this going to be the end of the stream? Oh no, I forgot. We still have the Ari and Dell crap, so we still have plenty of shit to go through. Oh, thank goodness I didn't forget that. Thank you. I'm glad I opened up the pages I'm editing. Yeah, okay, so that, okay. Yeah. Okay, we're done with our shit. Let us go to Shrine Bonfire. Woo! Alrighty. I like how, like, Aegon's like, I'm waiting for you to talk to me. No, actually, it's more like, I've been waiting for you to talk to me this entire time, and yet you keep on staring at me and then just leaving. I won't move from this spot until we talk about the girl. It's like, okay, buddy. You can wait there forever then. Same with Sirius, right? Like, Sirius is like, he'll eventually talk to me, I'm sure. Snowfield. Depths of the painting. Oh, before the stream ends, why does Archdragon Peaks Dragon want people to fight each other for Twinkling Stones? If they want to meditate and be zen, why have literal fights to the death that kill Hawkwood? They don't. They don't. That's just Hawkwood. Yeah, like, there is no, like, policy of, hey, let's kill each other. I mean, that's been true in, like, other covenants. Not really kill each other, I suppose. But in other covenants, like, there's always been the, hey, fight for dragon scales and all that. Whoever owns a dragon scale. But, like, in terms of, like, Hawkwood's questline, like, that's just Hawkwood. He wants to prove himself. Yeah, this should be good. Free cam. Does this load automatically? Okay, yeah. I want a wide shot with the grave. But what kind of wide shot? I'll be honest, I think this one's perfect. Yeah, something like this, right, chat? This looks nice. Because you can see the grave right there in the background. Yeah, I like this. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're good. And if we want the more boring shot... Mm-hmm. It's hard to tell how much of this is supposed to be, like, ice, that they just retextured rocks to make it look like, you know, solid ice crystals and stuff. Like this stuff here. And how much of it is supposed to be, like, legit, you know, just, regular rocks covered in ice. Because clearly, obviously, like, this stuff is, like, roots and stuff, right? And we see, like, over here how that transition goes. It's a little less clear when we get to, like, the actual bottom of this, like, river thing. I also find it weird that you have this pit here with the water flowing down this way. Well, you know, should be, but then it's this open field. And then the river keeps going all the way this way to, like, the waterfall point, right? Like, but it's a painting. It doesn't have to make sense. So I guess that's... Guess gotta kind of accept that. Gonna take this shot because why not? Okay. Right, I forgot that's how this guy works. Listen, doggo. I'm trying to get you not in the shot, because I already have a shot with you in it. So, something like this. I prefer not to have his foot sticking in the ground, but... Oh, wait a second. That's right. I can just move with the doggo. There we go. And then... Nah. Alright, so what else do we want with this? We already got that shot. We already got that shot with the both dogs, which apparently one of them doesn't appear yet. Got over there. We got that shot. We don't need Dunnel. I guess we could try triggering the boss battle and see how that works, but it's like, it's kind of a pain in the ass. For this, though, let's get the... camera position. No, we want to do that. Teleport. No, we don't want to do that. We want to adjust the team first. So let's see. Enemy. There we go. And now let's figure out where our camera position should be. About here should be good. Let's see if we can get a shot here. Well, that didn't work out. All right, we're gonna warp then. We're gonna warp to the snowfield. and handle it that way. That man be trying to blind us with his family jewels. That's funny. Let's see. If Ariandel's tradition was real after all, how would Priscilla's tower survive? Hey, if Priscilla's tower is still in Ariandel, does that mean the painting has never actually burned in its lifetime? Yeah, it's never burned. Why would it? I mean, you're calling it tradition? There is no tradition. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to say there. The idea is that the original painting was deteriorating, you know, as paintings do. Even magic paintings eventually apparently rot because, you know, disparity. But Ariandel, or Ariandel, however it's pronounced, Ariandel, he used his own blood to restore the painting. And then that's how we got the painting world as we know it. So he literally just painted over it. That's all. Again, it's similar to how we see any other artwork restoration that you get. Well, you know, good ones. And he kind of, as we can see, got a little creative when it came to the restoration here. I think this is the best one. Will the denizens of Ariandel act as if they have some plan or idea to let a new world exist and the people outside get it wrong? But the lines don't seem to make sense if Ariandel has just always been Ariana's painting. You're gonna have to, like, actually cite something there, Night Scout, because... Oh. Are you okay there, buddy? So lines like those by the crow guy who talks to you don't seem to add up unless the crow fellow is mistaken. I don't recall anything in his dialogue that's inconsistent with what I just said. They basically just said that they, like, maybe I'm misremembering the English dialogue and the localization got it worse, got it real bad, but, like, all he's saying is that, they had made the decision, they had resolved, to let this world burn, because they don't quote unquote burn it per se. It's just the world burning itself up because it's made from the power of fire. They resolved to let that world, like, let the world basically go through its natural course, right? They're not going to do what Ariandel and Frida are doing, which is trying to stop the natural order of things, the logic of this world, and try to, like, go against it in any way. They're going to just let it progress. The world will naturally burn away as it should, and then they will create a new world with the Dark Soul, which will be the eternal world with which they can all enjoy for ever afterward. And the idea is that Miyazaki, of course, is speaking through the Crowman and kind of saying, you know, unlike those people in the main game who keep on canonically linking the fire and keeping this stagnation going, which is only making things even worse for everybody. Man, I'm so glad that the people in the DLC here got it right. They know what's up. Little bit of author voice there. When the world rots, we set it afire for the sake of the next world. It's the one thing we do right, unlike those fools on the outside. Yeah, he's not... The Japanese line isn't worded to imply they've done this before. Yeah. So if that's what you took from that line, then no. It's never happened before. Also, why would Arimus burn naturally instead of just rotting away like actual paint? Because... it's made with the power of fire / sunlight. I'm writing the thesis for Ariandel right now, Night Scout, so, like, that stuff gets covered in depth because there's an entire section just dedicated to explaining, to going in detail about the mechanics of the painting, which actually really cool is that, the DLC actually does a lot to kind of build upon and, what's the word? Flesh out a bit more. I mean, not necessarily flesh out because it's really simple in concept basically, but like the general idea is that Ariamis used magic paints, right? Whatever, you know, I guess oil or whatever type of oil paints he was using in order to make the world on the canvas, right? this world on the canvas was made with the magic power of the gods, sunlight, the power of fire. This fire power that is infused into the paints is what allows it to create the magical space, again, because light is time and thereby is connected to space, because time and space are inexorably linked. And this all goes, again, read my book Abyssal Archive, covers that in detail. So all of that allows them to create the painting world. So that's how Ariamis did it. And Ariandel's like, well, I'll use my blood. That's got some of my soul power. So that can keep feeding the flame that's inherent there. So instead of the flame sort of burning up Ariamis' power and then just burning up the world along with it at the end, because it's run out, it's like, okay, well, time to burn up what's left, right? We're going to use my blood in order to keep fueling it going, right? And that works for a while, but unfortunately his blood, of course, also rots, and this creates new rot on top of the old rot. So it's like, again, it's the common cycle as is been the problem. It's like you just kind of make the problem worse by trying to delay the inevitable. Okay, but why does sunplate explode into fire and burn the world once it gets too old? Seems like a new factor. Looking forward to a write-up then. Again, think of it this way. You combine the power of fire with the oil paints, right? And whatever's like in the oil points or whatever, obviously we can't know the specifics on how it is, but like the general idea seems to be, okay, that stuff is going to, that firepower is just going to like, you know, burn off of whatever's in the paints or whatever, whatever like part of like, I don't know, Ariamis' soul or whatever is used in there, right? So, because that's how this world works with everything having to go back to the soul in some way or form. That is what's keeping the painting, this magical space, which is obviously simulating reality. Even the ice, again, is you know, it's a created thing. Similar to how pyromancy creates, like, you know, poisons and stuff when you're using them in order to cast those types of spells and things like that, or iron flesh or things like that, right? So you're creating something using that power. When that fire runs out of the original source that it was using to burn up, well, what does it have left? It just has the actual, the only thing it has left is the thing itself it created. It starts burning that up. Similar to how we see with the first flame. When it starts running out of just the disparity and everything that's been burning through for all eons and eons and eons, it starts burning up until it's just ash, right? Because eventually it just runs out of everything else, so it just burns up the world itself. Similar thing we're seeing here, but this is a good thing in the case of the painting, because that's the nature of the painting itself. This has always been how the painting is supposed to go. We didn't need to get to the ash problem with the first flame, right? Because the first flame was going to naturally burn out before that point, and then we would eventually, of course, have the Age of Dark as we know it, right? Gwyn messed that up. That's the general gist. Anyway, no, I'm not here to give... This is not a lore stream, so I'm gonna finish. Again, I'm working on that thesis because it's a big one, it's an important one. But it's going to take some time, especially considering that I had to write up Champion's Grave Tender. Well, yeah, basically it's Champion's Grave Tender for all intents and purposes. As a separate post, because, oh boy, I did not expect I would get 3 pages of analysis out of that topic. I thought, oh, I could just do like a few paragraphs here in the thesis and be done with it. I can use it to tie into explaining, you know, undead who come into the painting or whatever. But nope. Nope, it was way too big. Okay. This should be safe. So let's do this. Okay. Okay. It looks... Oh, no, yeah, the wolves do come in. I don't know if their buddy is here, because I can't remember if we killed him or not, or if he disappears if you killed the boss the first. Because I think we killed the boss already, right? I think so. God, my goldfish memory. Okay, you know what? Let's change my team type, and we'll go down there. Wait, where the hell am I? Oh, okay. This is... Wait. No, I'm lost. I am incredibly lost. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, you know what? Camera. Go back. There we go. We don't need this because we were supposed to be going down anyway, so... I guess we'll get rid of this. I think we should be fine. Okay, yeah, so Big Wolf Boy is not here anymore, so I can't get, like, a shot of, like, him. Oh! Yes, I can! Oh. Uh-huh. Well, this got more interesting. I wasn't paying attention, chap, so maybe, you guys caught it in the corner of your eye, but did he, like, appear out of, like, a mist or something? Because I don't know where he came from. But I'm okay with him being here. Hmm. I think this is the best shot. Maybe lower to the ground here. No, not that low. We don't want the grass. Yeah, I think this is the best shot we're gonna get. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Hmm. How do we do this? It's this stupid grass here. If this wasn't here, I could probably get a really good shot. Okay, let's try this. Wait. I was about to say, is that... yeah, it is an item in the... Okay, you know what? I don't know if this will trigger our big boy, because he came out on his own even without it, so let's, well, you're a fierce one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Remind me to never get on your bad side. Oh, boy. Yeah, we can't really get a good angle from this side because all the lighting is away. They really want to get that, like, silhouette in the distance. Yeah, I can't really get a good shot of, like, him and the wolves either. He's just angled slightly off from what I would want. Oh, he's got some battle scars. That's something to include in the analysis. I did not have that originally. I didn't spot the wolf. Thought he just draw distance in. No, he definitely didn't draw distance because you could see him walking. I saw in the corner of my eye him literally walking up and sitting in his position before howling. So that definitely was that definitely happened. that's cool. That actually adds to a point I'm making in my analysis about him in relation to the champion, so. There we go. Ooh. I think this is fun. There we go. Yeah, what a good angle. Let's see, what else can we get on our big boy? Don't see anything else worth highlighting. He's got his ice breath. I would ideally like to get a shot of his ice breath, but hell no, I am not going through that boss fight and trying to... After what we had to go through with Sullivan, like, no. Just no. I didn't even end up using any of those shots for Sullivan. I'm like, no, they're all worse than whoever got that one shot of Suly with his head turned just at the perfect angle while he's holding up that flame sword. God, it kind of pisses me off. I checked the VOD. He seemed to walk in from further back on the ledge. Nothing clear on how he spawned in. Okay, good to know, Night Scout. So what? It's possible then, because I was wondering if he was, because when he disappears, right, he does the little howl, and then like the blizzard thing swirls around him and he leaves, right? It becomes obviously clear that this guy's used to the cold. He's mastered cold. He knows how to literally breathe out with the cold, right? Which we only otherwise see with these tree women, who, of course, well, they're breathing the cold constantly. So it shows that he's obviously clearly, he's clearly used to his environment and has mastered it, as it were. But I was kind of curious if maybe similar how he spawns in. Like, maybe it's like, whoosh, they do like a little thing there. But it's possible they just, like, you know, he pops into existence and walks in. And you can't really see it because, you know, it's like from back here or whatever. And you don't get the angle from back there. Either way. God. If you guys were like, here, this would be perfect. But you're not. You have to disappoint me. Like... Ah! We were so close to greatness. Oh, there's the other bodies. Again, this stupid grass here. This stupid item. I actually don't know. Does he count as an enemy here, or does he technically count as boss in this? Because if so, I might still aggro him. I guess we'll do this shot. Not happy with a lot of these shots I'm taking. Yeah, I don't like that angle either, because his fur looks like shit from the backhand. It's clear that they were modeled to be looked at from the front, that's for sure. Yeah, they were definitely modeled to be looked at from the front. Yeah, keep growling, Boyle. Oh. like it. I swear, these dogs are not photogenically placed. I'm just gonna say that right now. Get out. Get out, you. Alright, we're gonna pretend that item, that little tiny item light, that little speck of pixels you guys probably see in the stream at the back there, we're just gonna pretend that's part of all these little snow particles, and we're gonna ignore it. Yep, that's how we're gonna handle this, because I don't care. Honestly, I might even edit it so I tone down the brightness of just that little particle so it even better blends in with the others. The funny part is I'm probably not even going to use these shots of these far-on followers. Kind of just having it here because why not? Yeah, this could work. No, that we don't want, because we want other guy here to be still clearly. There we go. About, no, there we go. About there. Okay, I'm happy with that. Alright, I've taken as many shots as I can with these wolves. I think I've done the best possible job I can do. So let's move to the next locale. So this should hopefully not kill me. There we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. I was about to be like, wait a second, is Doggo Boy... I actually don't remember if Doggo Boy automatically comes in. So let's do this. Oh! Uh-huh. So, we confirmed he technically counts as an enemy. I know it's not a lore stream, but if it'll help with the Arendelle write-up anyway, I have two questions about the painter. If the painter's New World painting stays in the old painting, could it accidentally become fuel for the old painting or burn with it? I would assume it could become fuel for the old painting, yes. I assume the plan is not to keep the new painting inside the old painting while it's burning up. I assume that they are going to be like, hey, you know what? Before the space that we currently exist in burns up this new painting, we're going to take it outside. After everyone... Actually, a good question would be, are they going to have everyone enter while they're in the old painting? Like, is it being... Or are they going to have everyone exit the old painting and then bring them in? Like, there's... Again, interesting logistics we'll probably never know about because, well, no Dark Souls 4. 2, if Gale got the Dark Soul by cannibalism and it's carried in his dark side, could the Deep and Gwyn's sail innately damn the pigment from the start? Probably not the seal, because at least from what we see, it looks like it's just the dark, because the idea is that it's not technically the dark from his dark sign, it's his blood, right? Because the idea is that instead of an oil paint, you use the oil of oily blood. So, it seems to be the idea with Gale. I'm not even sure if this will make it into Ariandel. This might make it in a Gale. Actually, no. Maybe I should include in the Ariandel stuff because it would be an explanation for what the plan is with the new painting and why they want the Dark Soul or whatever, right? And then Gale could be like just a private character piece done on his own. Yeah, that may be better. Anyway, the idea with like Gale is that he's consuming all of the pygmies, or at least their Dark Souls and all that, in order to sort of, obviously, because the idea is that they're like super high quality, higher concentration, probably larger fragments of the humanity, yada yada yada, and there's so much of it that they're getting at that now his Dark Soul is literally, his entire blood is becoming like, you know, black, gooey, blah blah blah, right? So the idea is that, okay, now he has Dark Soul blood from all those, from all that concentrated Dark Soul power, right? And that's what's being used. So I don't think Gwyn's seal is going to be affected by it. But then the question is of the deep. The deep isn't interesting, right? Because the deep is caused by the stagnation of the world, right? And the thing is from what we can see in the painting is sort of been... It doesn't seem like the painting is suffering from this stagnant... Like, it's got the rut problem, but it's not suffering from the normal stagnation, right? This space seems to be isolated in a way that, sure, stuff that is stagnating, like, say, the Dark Wraiths, could come in, right? And they have their thing, but it doesn't seem like, oh, hey, the Corvians here, they're just gonna have the stagnation and turn to ash, right? We don't see any of that type of stuff happening, where it's like, oh, well, some stuff just turns to ash, some stuff is just gonna turn to rocks, some stuff's just gonna turn into trees. No. That doesn't seem to be occurring. The deep, of course, in that sense, I don't think we have to worry about it. At least, obviously, with what we see in the final game, it doesn't look like those Dark Souls have stagnated yet, though you think they would, you know, considering how old they are. But then again, with the way Philionor's little kind of time bubble scenario thing works, maybe that's sort of excluded. So again, without Dark Souls 4, we may never see how that plays out in the narrative. This is a cool shot. I love how whenever I want to get the other side of this wolf, it just doesn't work out. Yeah, this works better. All right, so if we can make Big Wolfy Boy show up on his own, let's do this. Let's see if he'll show up. No? Wonder if there's a time delay. Alright, let's try this. This is probably stupid. Let's see. Let's remove the camera. Yep. Okay. We're gonna have to adjust enemy type as soon as we get back in. But okay, let's try loading back in. In fact, you know what? To make things even better, we'll look right up at where our buddy is. Because I'm curious if this is gonna cause him to spawn in here. Hello? Hello? Mr. Wolf? Mr. Great Rave Tender Great Wolf? Nice to meet you, sir. Nope. Can't aggro. But he was already there. That's cool. Just had to change my team type, like, instantly before he did anything. Ooh. Those wolves are so cute when they aren't running circles around me. Is that so, Darcy? Good to see ya. I'm out of class now. Hey, John, good to see you. Sorry if these two posts said something you already mentioned. My internet suddenly buffered a good bit. It's behind the live. No, no problem, Night Scout. What are these two posts you're doing? So, let's see. I'm just curious as to what literal cannibalism can do to the dark, since Aldrich's cannibalism seemed to have created its curse, bug, infest itself. Even his dregs are like the dark. Well, Aldrich's cannibalism seems to be a problem, is that, as I explained in my thesis for him, is that he keeps eating and eating and eating, and that comes with all the dark souls that come, you know, with eating people. And it becomes so much, so many people have been devoured by this man. Like, apparently, he just keeps on gobbling. He just doesn't stop. Like, it's just like, hey, you know what? Every hour, he's snacking on somebody. It basically becomes so much all the time with him that, eventually, so much dark is stacking up. It's just, you know, sitting there, stagnating inside of himself for so long, inside of his body, absorbed into his soul and all that, that eventually it seems to just start, having the stagnation of turning into deep souls, right? Or, well, yeah, what are they called? Human dregs. So that seems to be what's going on with Aldrich. And we don't see too much of sort of the deep happening naturally. Like we don't see it in Karthus, for example. Like, I think we maybe find one deep gem in Karthus, maybe? I can't even recall if we find that one. So it doesn't seem to be a thing where, at least at the point in the timeline that Dark Souls 3 takes place, you know, before Dreadkeep, that we're having any, like, mass stagnation. And then, obviously, in Dreadkeep, when we're starting to see stagnation really take hold, you know, so much dark kind of, you know, settling, spreading in the ash and all that, you know, coming up with all the turning into deep and, you know, spawning maggots and all that stuff like we see in the Demon Prince boss room. By that point, all that, Ring City seems to be in its little enclosure, so I'm out of class. Good to see you, John. And then, Gale's surviving body part of the blood of the Dark Soul was his gigantic dark sign, too, which seemed like the curse was afflicting his super hard to... Oh, yeah, Gale was definitely being affected by the curse and stuff, and obviously, his curse and his Dark Soul and stuff is gonna play a role, but I don't know if it would get to the role where we're like, okay, the curse itself, the Ring of Fire, is going to be in his blood, per se. That seems to be kind of separate. And then the deep issue, I don't think that's going to be at least it doesn't seem to be a problem, right? Looks like ordinary dark. Anyway, we're going to now focus on this guy. Yes. Coolio. And we can get side profile. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, better. Yeah, not crazy about that. Again, always getting the shots of his face. Gotta factor in that scar into my analysis now. Okay, I think we got all the shots I want. I'm trying. Oh, that sucks. Almost, yeah, I think the controller's good, though. I have wrapped this controller wire in so much electric tape, because it keeps on, the rubber is, I think, disintegrating, or it's falling apart, or something's happening, because we keep getting more and more exposed wire. So I've wrapped this thing in so much electrical tape down the rubber that I think it's gonna stay. So I think it's safe, and after, obviously, these last few days of using it for different games, I think it's safe to use for my Dark Souls lore play. I think I can get back to doing the lore play again. Okay, anything else we want to do with our doggy? No, don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, guys. I think that's everything. So, I'm trying to think. Anything else that we need? Let me check that here. Undead matches? No. Gonna have to factor in the thing with the wolf. That's gonna be a huge thing. Talks about, you know, his graves and stuff. Oh, we need I know what we need to do. We do need one last thing, so Alright, well, we need to do one last thing. And this one I don't think needs the... Don't think this needs the cheat engine. Maybe, but I don't think so. Which high wall do I choose, chat? Let us see. Oh, no, wait, I need to pull out the item. The painter's overall goal just seems like it's still tragic to me. As in, you are not getting Dark Souls 4, please let us make Elden Ring and Armored Core. Well, I don't. That's sort of the point, right? Like, it's me... The entire point of, like, the Painter DLC and stuff is Miyazaki telling you, please... Please, let Dark Souls end. This was never supposed to be a franchise. As I've always said, we never needed a Dark Souls 2 and 3. So I completely understand Miyazaki being like, yes, you know what, this is how it should be, this is how it's done, let's just stop there. Her frame / Kothai seems like she's at risk of their same tragic flaws. I don't know. I don't think Painter has Koth's flaw of being kind of a dumbass when it comes to judging people's character, but that's a... And Fram's only real tragic flaw is that he's an idiot who befriends Gwyn, but yeah, I don't think Painter has that problem. And if their mom is Priscilla, then man, poor Priscilla was hardly aware of the world around her. Yeah, the thing with Priscilla and her kids is that she clearly has a presence in, oh, at least she seems to have a presence. I guess technically the line that the painter spouts from her mom could be something someone else told her that her mom said or wanted her to know, and that she never actually knew her mom. I guess that's one possible way to look at it, but yeah, it's clear that the painter and Yorshka were raised quite, they're quite sheltered, that's for sure. It's definitely interesting to have two characters who basically didn't have names after they were born. Like, that's interesting for sure. Anyway. Yeah, we don't care about any of that. Oh, there's Valor Heart. Alright. There it is, okay. Let's get rid of anything else. Oh no. There we go. I forgot how to switch. After Elden Ring for so long, I forgot how to switch to two-hand. Alright. Let me make sure, brightness. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. Know what I gotta do, chat. God, that's gonna be hard though to replicate if we don't get it right the first time. Oh, also we need to do it from this angle because there we go. All right, so I think this is right. Irithel screenshots. There we go. Let's take a look at these. Okay. So I think for comparison shot, yeah, I think what we want is something like this. I think this angle would be fine. Yep. Yeah, nothing else we need to show off here. Yeah. And then here is just... Yeah, it's only when we pull it out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess that could be a useful shot, isn't it, huh? I guess. So let's try that. Well, let's see if that worked. Yeah, I think that's okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, yeah. Roar. Roar. Uh-huh, okay. A lot of lion roaring. What are we doing here? Well, John, I need to get a reference image to the skill, because we're trying to highlight the quote-unquote roar. For very important lore reasons. I don't think the painter is going to create spiritual, definitely not literal, Dark Souls 4. The stat setting in Spirit 2 ends with a sad action when the world goes dark. We're not supposed to get a Dark Souls 4. It's just, hey, here we go. Happy ending. Happy ending for a Dark Souls world. Yay. Anyway, that's it, guys. We're done here. Woo! So happy to be done with this. So many shots. So let's see. We got all the stuff for Suly, all the stuff for Profane Capital, all the stuff for the sewage dump, and all the stuff for the wolves. Valorheart. Okay, yep, that's it. We're done. Yeah, see you guys. Gonna end this here now. Bye-bye. Thanks for standing in. Hope it was fun.